beautiful you. Her name was Valencia. I bet her best friends called her Val. And her mother termed her beautiful, but we missed that memo somehow. We were any bad hair day's nightmare. Any hot mess outfit's curse. And we weren't mean. Not telling you would have been rude or even worse. So we ridiculed sometimes in whispers. And like Erin Gruwell's classroom, we drew pictures and laughed at any yearbook you dared to smile in. Burst into laughter every day you would walk into the class late. You bravely had to walk in front of the entire class, wishing you could just be made of glass and everyone could just see past you. But we didn't tell you to wear that bright red lipstick, so we had to blast you, girl. You were smart as a whip, but because of your fashion sense, us brilliant minds just considered you useless. Crochet braids in 2008, you made it too easy for us to do this. We ignored you and your friends, isolated your life from the normal people, the more fortunate people, us rude, inconsiderate, and unaware people. We had our own insecurities, but behind our Lettermans and polos, we knew that they could stay hidden. And if I could advocate today, I'd wear that anti-bully ribbon, whatever color it is. I guess I just never paid attention. I guess I never really cared enough. And sadly, even by college, I still hadn't had enough conviction. I saw you and the little red guy on my shoulder was still saying stuff. But finally, your angel spoke up loud enough to mute mine for a while. You told me you had to see this Christian girl everybody was talking about because you wouldn't believe anything good could ever come from the mouth of anybody like me. You said my truth was only lies, and behind your glazed and angered eyes, you said I was mean and hateful. But it was through Christ that you had finally found peace, and that the same God that kept you from committing suicide told you not to come to school and kill me and my friends in Valencia. I don't know if you know it, but it wasn't until then I realized I was quite terrible, and that my miserable had held you as his hostage company, and my right was so wrong and everything about you was better than me. The bitterness you had to swallow, my pride and I could finally taste, and I tried to imagine what it had to be like to be in your place, waking up every single morning, getting dressed, and just trying not to hate having the ability to hear. Joking snickles and sneers and eyes that could see. Even my family joined the crowd that was discussing me, in a heart that only I could feel beat that loud. Every time I had to turn a doorknob or walk into a crowd of a room full of jerks. You made me feel so bad, my stomach actually hurt. I went to the nearest mirror and I tried to find my worth, and for some reason I feel like you can relate. I came out, and for once I didn't feel like I was so great, because I wasn't. I apologized. I told you I was sincerely sorry. You stared blankly and you did not respond. And so I had to sit there with all of these thoughts going on. This girl named Valencia. Our mutual theater friends called her sexy, and sometimes Val Val. And our Father had made her beautiful and in his image. And I could see that somehow we had missed that memo.